All right, you ready to do this?
Yes.
This is Amazing or Ridiculous Summer Movie Edition. Are you nervous?
I wouldn't say I'm nervous. I know I'm going to get flamed for some of the things I say, but it is what it is.
All right, let's get to it. Amazing or Ridiculous, breaking the new Mission Impossible into 2 parts.
I don't know if it was necessary as it was. The first one was 2 hours and 40 minutes. But I will say this, the film is loaded with stuff and the plot got a little bit convoluted, but I feel like on a second viewing, it'll be okay. I thought the action, the stunt choreography, the cinematography was all breathtaking. And in the last 20 minutes of that film, even though I knew certain people couldn't die, I was still like this, watching the scene just because of how well done it was.
That's the only time in the movie that I really felt my palms sweating. I gotta say, I had never seen that before. Closer I am fine. Closer I am fine. Amazing or Ridiculous, Ryan Gosling is playing Ken in the new Barbie movie, and he's 42 years old.
I personally find it amazing because I think he's a great actor. And honestly, when I look at him, I don't think he looks like he's 42. I see why they did it. You know, they want someone that can go toe-to-toe with a Margot Robbie, with a Greta Gerwig, and that's got a certain level of expectation and caliber behind it, I would say. So I think they made the right choice.
Spoilers ahead.
Amazing or Ridiculous, introducing time travel into the Indiana Jones franchise.
I thought it was amazing. I loved every second of that. I was glad it wasn't an entire 50% of the movie or something. I'm glad it was just the last, 10% of the film. And it was kind of this, again, I don't want to get too spoilery, but the way that they did it was such a great comeuppance that I was like, okay, you got me. I'm totally on board. This is hubris backfiring in every way, and I love it.
Amazing or Ridiculous, Phoebe Waller-Bridge.
I think it walks the tightrope between the two, in my opinion. There were times when I really enjoyed her performance and her character, and there were times when I really wanted him to just tell her to shut the F up. And I know that wouldn't have been very well received by a certain contingent in the audience.
Amazing or Ridiculous, believing that the SAG Strike is going to be over before the fall awards season.
As of today, I would say ridiculous.
Me too.
I think this is going to go on for a really long time. I hate to say that. I hate to admit it. I hate to speak it into existence, as they might say. But
yeah, Fran Drescher, she did say something that really hit me, which was the background actors. She said this happens. It makes sense that it does, but I didn't know that it was happening. Background actors go to work for one day, do their work, get scanned, so that they don't have to come back. And then their likeness can continue to be used in different ways.
I've heard that point discussed in many places. This is actually happening. And I haven't done background work in a really long time, but there used to be a dependable paycheck in it. It's not glamorous or anything. You're basically like glorified furniture, but the paycheck is really good. And if you get 8 hours plus, it's even better. And if you get 12 hours plus, it's amazing. So I was happy to do it. But hearing that is terrifying, because if they are able to get the process of CGI down cost-wise, where that doesn't cost as much as it does now, they're not gonna use any background actors. Why would they? If every single person in the background that you're not focusing on can be created in a way that is not cost prohibitive to the studio, and they have volumes of AI that they can just use, they don't even have to use a real person. They can create faces. We are at that point now where you can create any face you want, putting in certain modifiers, and these actors will be gone. And there's a ton of SAG actors that make their living doing that. And it's not what they want to do with the rest of their lives, right, but they can make a decent living doing it.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to YouCantBeatBlue on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. And you can send your questions and comments to me directly at youcan'tbeatblue@gmail.com. I answer them all.